Scotland's waters are full of fish. Trawlers from many EU countries come here for the bountiful catches. Peterhead is Scotland's biggest fishing port. 500 trawlers used to be based here, now there are just 80. George Leslie is a deckhand. His father was also a fisherman but lost his job. George says the entire fishing tradition here has been destroyed.
Fishermen were getting paid to decommission their boats, and there was a lot of older fishermen who didn't have sons coming behind them decommissioning their boats. So you was getting paid to decommission your boat, but some fishermen that decommissioned their boats have rebuilt new boats.
George Leslie doesn't trust Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon. She wants another referendum on independence from the United Kingdom. George thinks the Scottish economy is too weak to sustain an independent nation.
Nicola Sturgeon doesn't like the fishermen. She doesn't want to benefit us. She's all for the oil. But oil's finished.
Some former fishermen found work in the oil industry, but as the oil price tanked, many lost their jobs again. Peterhead's fish market is right by the docks.
15, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 128.
On a good day, 5,000 or 6,000 boxes of cod, hake, pike and shrimp are auctioned here. Most of the catch is sold within the EU, but EU fishing quotas mean not as much may be caught and therefore sold or exported as the fishermen would like. That's why most are looking forward to Brexit.
The EU has devastated our industry. Fishermen, markets that rely on the fishermen, processors, industry, communities, it has been absolutely devastated. 60% of our fleet has been scrapped to make way and to accommodate the European fleet under equal access to a common resource.
Scotland's fishermen complain that Norway and Iceland can negotiate their fishing quotas while their country cannot. What they don't acknowledge is that the EU decided to reduce the number of trawlers in order to protect fish stocks. The EU also paid fishermen to scrap their boats. While smaller trawler operators gave up, the larger outfits benefited. Local competition is fierce. Newer trawler models have a greater range and can catch more fish. Scottish fishermen tend not to mention that. Peterhead Port Authority has the numbers to prove that things are not as bad as many fishermen say.
Since 2014, each year the fishing has increased, the numbers has increased, the boxes has increased. Last year we were up 150,000 boxes in the previous year, and the year before that, in 2015 into 16, we was up about 90,000 boxes.
The harbour is being redeveloped and a new fish market is being built. Both projects receive funding from the European Union.
To be a member of the EU, the United Kingdom has paid a handsome sum every year to be part of that club. So in effect, we were just getting our own money back.
Brexit supporters say membership isn't worth the cost. The fishermen want the divorce deal to improve their situation.
If there are going to be tariffs that are going to be unworkable, then we will have to demand on our government that they find opportunities in new markets globally. So it may not always be in the best interests of Europe to be very hard on the UK when it comes to the negotiation.
The fishing industry in Peterhead may be booming, but 35% of the workforce don't have any professional training. There's been no serious structural realignment of the economy in this region. Brexit is also an issue at this fish factory. While the UK government in London wants to slash immigration, here they want to keep their foreign workers. 1/3 of the staff are from Romania and Poland. Without them, everything would grind to a halt. And on George Leslie's trawler, local fishermen have been almost entirely replaced by foreign deckhands who earn much less.
Hi. All the crew is Filipino.
It's Filipino.
Only 2 Scottish.
Scottish fishermen have been under pressure because of globalisation and local competition. They think everything will be better once the UK quits the EU.
Brexit will hopefully benefit fishermen up here.
The UK is certainly heading out of the EU, but Scotland might vote to leave the UK and seek to stay in or rejoin the EU. Conditions may continue to be stormy for Scotland's fishermen.